Who's your gardener here? Hello, YouTube. Down here on my retaining wall garden bed. As you can see down here, there's the retaining wall. And I tried to utilize the height on it, so I built a bed on here. And of course it butts up to my lawn. And on this side of the garden bed I have beets. These are bull's blood beets, and then down here I've got some early wonders. My family was basically raised on pickled beets, sugar beets some people call them. My mama used to make them. She was from the hills of Kentucky, and she would sit down at her table and whatever she had made, she'd try to get you to try it, and she'd flop them beets down on your plate whether you wanted them or not. Well, being young, we ate them, and we love them. Every last one of us, almost all of us, love pickled beets nowadays. And this is just one bed of beets that I've got. I take them to family get-togethers and whatnot, and so forth. But anyways, what I brought you for out here today is this plant right here. It's a hairy looking plant. I mean, it's got a lot going on. It's different looking. Gotta say, like a bumblebee right there. The pollinators are out this morning. But anyways, we are looking at this plant. This is what they call ground cherries. Ground cherries, if you've never grown them before, I recommend that you grow them. They are a wonderful delight in the summer. I'll show you what they look like as they're growing. So they grow these, look like little Chinese lantern shells. Okay. And they call them ground cherries because when they are ripe, they fall to the ground. Now, it worked out well this year. Of course, I've already picked these up that was on the ground down here on the concrete, or the asphalt rather. But if you look down in here, when they are ripe, they fall off the vine. See, there's some right there. And I just come out every day and I gather them up. And got my old Cub Cadet here I'm using as a stand. See if I can get back in here and get these. This little retaining wall worked perfect for me. I grew them in the garden last year, and I will tell you this, wherever you grow it at, be prepared, because they are kind of invasive. These fall to the ground, then you mess them, and then you know, next year when you come to make your garden, these plants will be all over the place. Each one of these little ground cherries has got hundreds of seeds in them. So let me find you one here. Let me see if I can grab you one here so I can show you what it looks like. And I make jelly with them. Okay, here we go. Peeling it back. You've got this little gold berry in there, a little cherry, ground cherry. And they're sweet. You'll probably get 100 different answers on it, but they taste to me like a cross between, here we go, a strawberry, pineapple, and tomato all at the same time. It is got a flavor all its own. However, they are delicious. They're sweet. They're like a little snack, if you will. But they're delicious. And what I do is I come out and I gather them up every other day or so, and I put them in freezer bags, and what I do is I you know, put them in the freezer till I've got enough of them, and I will make jellies and jams out of them. They are delicious. If you do these, you can make the jelly, you know, just on its own, you know. But I tell you what, I get a little rum flavoring. Not rum, but rum flavoring. And I put just a couple drops of rum flavoring in with them. Oh my word, they are delicious. So something maybe you might want to try if you have a place like I do here, this retaining wall where they fall on the asphalt. You know, they're not going to fall too much back into my bed. Reason is I got a short cattle panel here, forcing them to grow this direction. I'll go around to the other side so you can see it. So there's the cattle panel, and you can see I've got beets on this side, and I got it's a pretty good sized plant. You know, it's going to be about the size of a watermelon, a tomato. So you do need to have some sort of either a place for it to hang off or a trellising for it. Now they don't vine like cucumbers and stuff like that, but they do get bushy and a little leggy and so forth. They kind of do their own thing, but they're delicious. So thought I'd just make a little video on them. Little ground cherries. They're delicious. Little golden. When they're golden color, they're sweet as can be. So, all right then. Who's your gardener here? Lord bless. Have a good day.